Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Firaxis launch live stream for Sid Meier's Starships. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Pete Murray, and I'm joined today by Starships producer Stuart Zissu. Stuart,
how you
thanks
doing,
for coming out today.
guys?
So this is fun. We are going to do a kind of a cool live stream today. We're going to start a save game here at Firaxis, and we're going to pass the save game on to Writing Bowl and Christian Weigel over in Germany. And they're going to play it for a little while this afternoon. Then they're going to send it on to Dave Hinkle out at 2K, who's going to finish it up tonight. So it should be pretty cool. You'll get to see a bunch of different play styles. It's kind of a fun day here at the studio. Everybody's really excited for the launch of Beyond
Yeah,
Earth,
I'm working on like pure adrenaline here. This is awesome.
Yeah, it should be good. So what do you say we go ahead and get started?
Sounds like a plan.
All right, sounds like a plan. So we're going to pick a new game. Let me go ahead and we will jump into the game here.
All right.
I am trying to, okay, here we are. All right, so we already went through and we told everybody that we were going to start with Purity this time. We've all agreed we're going to do Purity. And let's go ahead and we're going to pick Suzanne Fielding here as our faction. Since today is an epic day, I think we shall embiggen the galaxy all the way up to epic size. And then let's go ahead and we're going to bring up the number of opponents. We're going to set it to hard difficulty. So I see that there are some people who have some questions in chat. We're going to do the best that we can to answer some of them as we see them. So if I don't get to them, I apologize, but we'll do the best that we can for them. Should we do a Reddit AMA? I don't know. We're going to change our domination. We're going to change our victories today to just domination. This means that we can win by dominate. We have to win by domination, right?
Yep.
But the other factions are allowed to win any way they want, so we need to be careful.
Let's stack the deck against us.
Yes, that sounds good. All right, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to start our game. Pavonis 7-0, the Peacock, and we've got one world. Only one world visible right away. That's interesting.
Well, I guess we know where we're going.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. So, Duel at Dawn. I think that's the Starships versus Starships one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. All
So
right.
I like that it's.
Somebody's having issues with mic. Is that any better? Static? All right. We'll find out.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump over here. So this is an arid world. Well, at least we know we'll be able to get food and metals off this planet. That should be pretty
Centauri,
cool.
20.
All right, so we're against a Marauder captain and his second in command. Let's find out about these guys.
Success,
so we've got two pretty basic corvettes. One with lasers.
They both have
the other
lasers.
ones? Yeah, one's got double shields. That's interesting.
Yep.
They both improved engines. Oh, and one's got the fighter squadron as well, too. So that top one going to be an interesting set. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. Let's kit out our ships. What are we starting the game with? So we've got one ship armed with a cannon and one ship armed with a laser. We do have a fighter squadron of our own, which is pretty cool. So I think what we'll do is, what do you say we bump up the number of lasers on this, build this into kind of a slower sniper?
Well, that's also the one with the fighters. So keeping it back, launch the fighters, and then just pummel them with lasers works.
Yep. All right, that works for me. Cannon will go on with that.
Yep. You want up the shields on this one, or how much?
It's probably good. The problem is it makes us a little bit slow.
Yeah. Can we pump up both engines, or do we not have enough energy? No, we don't.
We can't pump up both engines, but I think at least for the cannon ship, this is probably a better configuration of things on there. All right.
It's good to keep energy for repairs and stuff after the battle.
Yeah, all right. So we'll go ahead and...
Yes, Commander.
People are hoping we don't lose the first mission, so let's do our best not to screw it up here. Don't get cocky, kid. All right, so... good that we have a nice line of asteroids right here, and actually a double cluster of asteroids up top. So I think whatever we do, we'll probably try to go through that, unless the pirates warp through that. So
what's actually interesting about the way this is set up is if you want to come from behind those asteroids, you either have to time it perfectly where you can make it through the narrow passages up north or up top, or you're going to have to spend like 4 or 5 movement just to get around at the bottom.
Yeah. Hold on a second. People are asking about our game. It is a little bit cut off at the bottom. Excuse me for a second. I'm going to try to adjust this a little bit. We are not playing in full screen because of the way our broadcast equipment works here at Firaxis. When we try to full screen this, the big TV that we're playing on gets very, very sad. So we will do that. Hopefully you guys can see that a little bit better. But yes, we are playing in windowed mode right now. It does have windowed full screen available as an option. All right, so this is our slower laser-equipped fighter ship. So I think what we'll do is we'll just move up here. I'm going to drop the fighters into the narrow passage.
Fighters launched.
Entering narrow passage.
Nice.
And then we've got the cannoneer, which can move around. And we are being joined by a special guest. We'll come back to the studio real quick.
Here, let me pass this over to our guest.
Okay. Sid is going to come on the stream now. So we'll have Mr. Sid Meier come in and say a few brief remarks, and then he'll probably get to go back to the party with the rest of Firaxis, which is sounds like fun. We'll move that up a little higher. There you go. There you go.
Hello.
Welcome, Sid.
Thanks for coming on.
Hey, you're dragging me away from the exciting Starships launch party. But of course, I would much rather play Starships than party
It's
in celebration.
well, good. Then do I
How
have
are we doing
something for you?
here?
So we are we're going to do kind of a long shared game. So we're going to play a little bit today. We're going to send it to our friends in Germany. They're going to play for a little while and send it to Dave Hinkle tonight. So I'll jump you into the game real quick, and you get to see what's going on here. And we've got 2 ships here. One is armed with cannon, and it's kind of an up-close fighter. We gave it some shields and some extra engines. And this one over here is kind of a long-range snipery laser carrier ship with our fighter squadron here. We've got 2 Marauder corvettes hanging out here in the distance. They've got their own fighter squadron, so we will
What's our mission here?
just beat them both.
Beat
Yeah,
those,
and it's
those marauders.
I know. We'll show them.
Get on your nerves.
Not to worry. Now, what I like is on this map, we have this nice big cluster of asteroids here that we're using as cover. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with my cannon ship. Stuart was saying earlier we needed to time it so that we could, jump out from behind cover right before the marauders come around the planet itself. So I think what we'll do is come down this way a little bit. That way, even if this guy does manage to get around the planet on a turn, I think I can jump. Okay.
Yeah, he's got a speed of 5 for the next
3,
turn.
4, 5 there, and that would actually, so I can move all the way there and take advantage of that. And our battle card is warp speed +2 for a turn, so that should be pretty good
for the right moment.
Yep. All right, so let's see. Oh, instead that other guy came around. Interesting. So they're going to gang up on me here. It looks like. All right, so.
Those guys are tight. Nice tight for a torpedo shot.
If only I had torpedoes, that would go a lot better, I'm
man.
sure. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm worried about popping the fighters around and getting jumped in turns. So maybe what I'll do is just bring them up a little bit short.
So what difficulty level are you playing?
We're playing on hard.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're doomed.
Yeah, it's probably true.
I have
You have complete
confidence
faith
in your. If you were wearing the red shirt, I'd be worried. But
you notice I didn't wear it today for precisely that reason. Okay, so let's look at our cannon ship real quick. We do have this thing. I'm worried about coming out. Pretty sure we could.
Yeah, you're going to get toasted.
Yeah. So maybe
little patience.
Maybe fall back a little bit instead. Take kind of a safe approach. Bring our ranged ship up here, and we'll scoot the fighters kind of to this protection right there. All right, we'll see what the Marauders make out of that. I'm trying.
Oh, just by one. Oh,
I know,
man.
I know. If only we had more fighter tech. All right.
Ooh, you can get a good shot on that one guy down there.
I'm worried about what his buddy's going to do to me, though. So, all right. So let's see what we can do over here.
Get those 2 extra moves if you want.
With this top ship or the bottom?
No,
with the bottom.
if If you can take that guy in the bottom out and then kind of sneak them. No.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I've done this wrong.
All right.
No, well, here, no.
Perfect.
Perfect
strategy.
Exactly.
Awesome. Just what I had in mind almost.
Tactics. That will be, yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, so then what I need to do is give this guy the extra speed
Battle card
this
out.
turn and get the heck out of dodge. All right, good. And then what I can
should
do,
be able to take that fighter out.
I would
from
think.
there, yeah.
Well, let's see what happens here. Do I have a shot? Yes.
Oh, yeah. You do.
So I'll take it from there. All right, that's good. And then
Two
we're
down.
down to just one guy. Open it with here. All right, I get this. Interesting. Interesting that he shot through the dust. That's all right. He's going to pay for
Cannon boy.
his mistake. So cannon on the rear quadrant.
Oh, nice.
I like that number. I like that number.
Good work.
Thank you, sir. Good work. Thank you. All right, so first mission is complete. We didn't end the game on the very first mission. That makes me happy. Oh, and we're getting a diplomat that we have to transport to Craterus 7-6. So we will see where that is in just a moment. And we get our look at our first galaxy. And, oh good, we have a neighbor right next door. All right, we'll come back to the studio for just a moment here. So, thanks very much for putting this together. Thanks for coming on the live streams and helping teach people about the game. You've just been on the road a lot lately.
I've been talking to a bunch of people. There's a lot of excitement out there. Check out some of those websites. There's some Let's Plays. There's a lot of information out there today. So hope you have a chance to check out the game. I want to kind of take a moment just to thank the team that worked on it. A lot of talented people did a lot of great work, and we're very happy with the way the game came out. Thanks to Pete and the live stream crew for many entertaining hours of live streaming. Many more to come, even today. And it's a really cool idea you've got here to play this game and pass it around. So look forward to seeing how you guys end up.
All right, I'm looking forward to it too. Thanks for coming out today.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll bring Stuart back in now, and you can go
Party.
Tell them not to eat all the barbecue before the stream ends. Oh. Stuart, you need to give me good advice like Sid did, or I'll hold you personally responsible if we blow the next mission. Thanks, Sid.
Well, don't go for the yellow mission next.
Don't go for, okay,
right.
Good. All right, well, let's jump back into our game here.
All right, so what do we have?
We
We have designers, we have knowledge, we have
a
home world right next to us. Great.
I know. So actually,
what's on the other side?
Another homeworld.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing.
Sid did this, didn't he?
I'm really going to have to ask him about this. So we've got one faction that hasn't introduced itself to us on this. They will probably go here first. So they're going to end up with Per se 5-6 under their control.
Or at least under their influence a bit.
Yeah, then would they grab structure? Probably. Structure is a bonus that gets applied to a world that increases the amount of metals it produces, and metals are in turn used to generate improvements on the worlds themselves. So what's interesting is we're going to end up in a fairly tight struggle with them because we're going to be sharing a fairly broad border. So this is probably going to be somebody that we have to go to war with sooner or later.
Yeah, I think with having both those guys almost right next to us, we're going to have to try to find some way to get out to the rest of the galaxy. Because if we get boxed in, it's not over. I mean, there's other things we can do, but it's definitely going to make the game a lot harder.
Yeah, but what I do think we should do is probably focus on this side of the worlds. We're already going to run into competition here. And this faction over here, the Collective, they're going to be trouble as well, too.
And they're both supremacy, which is never fun.
Yeah, and because we're going to have another diplomatic penalty, or they're going to be less inclined to be nice towards us because we're purity.
And they'll probably be nice to each other.
That's really the worst part. So it's all right. I do think we should try this Craterus mission, tight corner.
Sure.
Not only does it have a nice energy bonus for it, and we need to repair our starships. Fortunately, we have enough energy that we can repair up, so we didn't do all that badly this time around. And playing as Suzanne Fielding, we also have the advantage of getting additional credits each turn, so that's pretty impressive too.
Yeah.
So what we can do. Let's go ahead and we will get this diplomat taken care of. Get the designers. Getting designers under our faction's control is good because that will make purchasing additional starships on that world cheaper in the future. So we can build our fleet up, potentially use that. All right, so 2 of our starships have been surrounded by a Marauder squadron. We just need to hold out for 5 turns.
Right.
Do you like the Apple smartwatch this guy has? Apple Watch Edition Sid Meier spaceship version. Did you see what I did there?
I wish I didn't.
Reference to current events. All right, so enemy ships,
60.
Corvette and 2 fighter squadrons. Says we have 64%. I think that's pretty good.
And they're all out there at first, so there's nothing new coming in on turn 2 or anything.
Displaying planetary information.
Oh, dissipating asteroids, which is actually good for trying to survive for 5 turns because it means the field will be dense starting out and it'll thin out regularly as we go. So that should be pretty solid. All right. Let's go ahead.
Can't really upgrade our ships too much.
No, we have
energy
no
left.
surplus energy this turn. That's a feature. So one squadron, the other squadron's over there, and the Corvette. So, oh crap. All right, well hang on. We do have sensors that we can deal with that if we need to. Do we have enough gunfire to? Okay, that's our.
No, but.
Yeah, line of fire blocked. What
Well, that's
because
that guy's.
here?
Well, so this is the guy with cannons.
Right.
So.
Well.
I mean,
say
we
that
only
as
have
if
to
that
do
were a
what,
bad
15
thing.
to him?
Yeah, let's pop a little bit this way. 7.
24.
There you go. Tango down.
Now, where are the enemies again? There's one
so
sort
there's
of north.
The next
east to
immediate
us?
threat is the Corvette, who was around here somewhere.
I think he's more east.
He's not more east. Oh, he cloaked. That's why we didn't see him.
Yeah, he's more invisible.
He's more invisible. And then we've got this guy all the way up
Yeah.
here. So the Corvette's coming from this-ish direction. I'm actually going to fall back the cannon Corvette a little bit.
Just
Because I'll sensor sweep on the next turn.
Just make
if
sure
we
you're
can't
not
find
turning
him.
your back to them. Like
He has to go around this giant scut asteroids right here.
Right. Remember, it's hard.
Never tell me the odds.
I didn't. Just said it's hard.
Look, see? Look, it's fine. Okay. So now what we can do is we can come in here. Activate sensors. Oh, we didn't actually turn him out. I want to stay under cover here, so what I think I'll do is move
And then
here
launch
and
the
pop
fighters.
the fighter squadron
Fighters
out.
launched.
I'm going to move him here. That may actually pull off, enough.
Enemy Corvette sighted.
There he goes. So you're going to come up? Yeah. Wow, that still did 20.
Oh, but he turned his back to you.
Yeah, I know.
And
He's-
it opened up.
I'm going to tell you right now. I love cannon.
They did 20. You do 230.
230. That'll teach him. All right, so we may actually be able to win this one out. So what we can do is we can pop up to
Entering narrow
here.
passage.
Boom!
Yep, there we go. And that's because these guys are cannon. It's nice and close. All right, good. So we
I
survived.
don't care what everyone says. You're pretty good at this, Pete.
Thanks, Stuart.
6
You're
has joined our
Not
federation.
so bad yourself. All right, so first visit bonus plus the having the diplomats come means we bring that instantly into our federation. This is great. We've already got a world capable of reducing the cost of our starships going forward. It's a arid planet, so we're getting additional metals as well too. This is a pretty good deal. Let's go ahead and we'll see. And we would have gotten a double bonus, so we got 541 energy because it was
That's
a 250 energy reward, and then Purity's bonus is that they get double the mission rewards. So let's go ahead and we will fix up this ship here. I think I will
We don't need to upgrade now. I mean, are we going to do another mission? That's the question.
the one thing I was thinking about maybe doing is flying back to that world that we have 2 influence on and just holding it.
That's
holding
what I
it.
was thinking exactly. Because actually, if you go back to the to the main screen there. If you look, if we sit there, then the collective is going to be forced to. I don't know what just happened there. Is going to be forced to go off to the side,
Yep.
and then those two may not come together as quickly,
All right.
which is good.
That's not too bad.
We do want to think about putting up warp nexuses, though.
I was wondering that we've got 1,600 energy, which is pretty good. What's our improvement? Oh, Intella shields.
Oh, you love Intella.
I love Intella shields. 4,500 energy. Oog. Or 4,500 metals.
Metals, yeah.
Yeah. But I want it now. Fortunately, we will have a couple more. All right, so let's build some improvements here first of all. I do agree we need a warp
Warp
nexus.
nexus.
I think
Operational.
that's going to be important to keep the lines open.
Yep.
It's an arid planet. We may as well drop an auto plant on it.
Sure.
Plus, we've got the 600
Autoplant.
metals
Complete.
as well, which is good. We're coming up to the end of our turn. We're not going to undertake any more missions. Now is probably a good time to up the size of the cities here. So we'll go ahead and we will build additional cities on this planet. That's going to wipe out our food reserve. Science, I don't think we're going to have enough science to do much of anything other than sensors and cloaking. And I tend to save
Or
those.
torpedoes, but
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't.
Yeah, I say save it
save
until
it
we can
and
get,
maybe get something shields or,
yeah, one of
or
the
ion
primaries.
drive next turn. So we'll go ahead and accept that, and we're going to slide back over to Centauri real quick. And all right, so what that means is, unless the collective comes out of the gates and immediately declares war on us, which would stink, they will probably go to.
the icy
Oh,
planet.
crud.
Which is knowledge. Oh, it's a nice
crud.
planet.
So, okay, so the thing to explain here is that icy worlds get a bonus to science for the type of biome that they have. And knowledge means that the citizens there are already better scientists. So this is just going to be a science powerhouse. I think I want to take the collective out like first. It's sad that it's come to that, but I think it's important to set expectations early on for.
Warmongering? Sure.
I like to think of it as aggressive forward diplomacy.
Aggressive defense.
Aggressive. He hit me back. I hit him back first. So this is the Galactic Union. This is that red faction that's to the right of us. Their ships, they haven't upgraded to them yet, so this is almost moot because they will change at the end of the turn. We can ask them about their territories. They just have their home rule right now. So we'll just say goodbye because it'll matter more what we're doing. Oh, good, Bolivar. He's our other neighbor. So he's got 3 ships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is interesting. So we will go ahead and we will let them take their turns. So. Oh, green's over there on that side of the guy. We're kind of.
Receiving
Oh,
all
dear.
resources
Okay.
from Centauri 20.
So here's the
Great.
situation as it appears right now.
Parents went away on a week's vacation. Oh, sorry.
Look what we have to
I'm
put
a
up
boy
with,
of the
folks.
80s.
Yeah, exactly. His team had to put up with him during the creation of this game, folks. They had to put up with these jokes all the time. All right, so it looks like the collective actually is penned in here at the edge of the galaxy. It looks like there's more people over this direction over here. So a war between our two factions is pretty much inevitable at this point because we are between them and the rest of the galaxy. I really hate the idea of having to go after their homeworld now because
it's
of
gonna be
how
hard.
early it is in the game.
They're going to have the defense bots. They're going to have their ships.
Yeah, they're going to have their
It's-
whole fleet ready to go. Oh, geez. So maybe what we should do is get Intella shields. That's
Have
your
to save
solution.
up a bit.
That's your solution to everything, Pete. Maybe it is, but I think that would give us the ability to kind of take the fight more to them, at least to start with. All right, let's start this turn by cashing in our science and seeing what we can do. We've got 2,400. That looks like that's going to be enough for one
primary
big
system.
tech.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in shields.
All right.
Why? What would you do?
I do shields or drives, ion drives, and I do know we have, 1 or 2 ships that are moving pretty slowly.
Yeah, but shields are going to reduce the amount of energy it takes to repair them between
That is
that,
true.
which is going to...
And we're on hard, so they're doing more damage.
Right,
So.
so I'd
Complete
rather
field theory
do
level
that.
1.
I will not shed a tear for buying shields.
As well, you shouldn't. The other thing we can... Okay, we're holding on to our metals for right now because we're going to eventually use that to cash in on a wonder. I think what I would like to do is move the fleet here. We've got 1825 energy. Excuse me. Oh. These arid planets make me sneeze.
The allergies.
Yeah, I'm allergic to the success. All right, so this has reduced the cost of purchasing ships. Normally new ships are 1,000. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add another ship to the fleet.
All right.
This looks like we're going to get another cannoneer and sensor ship. I'm going to
We
actually
can change that.
strip the sensors off this ship. It gives us a little bit more to work with. I will up that, and we'll make another gun runner here. So we've got one ranged carrier and 2 up-close ships. All right, that should be good. Okay, so now we've got 3 ships as well. I think we should come up here to
Let's see what we got
Terrain
here.
Problem. So it's 1,100 science, which would be good.
Yeah, I think we can get another.
We'd get another tech out of that. More shields. Or cannons. We could do cannons. Yeah, cannons.
You're scaring me, Pete.
Oh, it's actually going to be 2,200 because we're purity.
64.
Okay, so again, survive for 5 turns.
Chance of
The
The
mission
Marauders
success,
should be... Oh god, it's a cruiser.
7%.
The other ones aren't so bad. It's just stay away from the
Stay
cruiser.
away from the cruiser. Okay,
And
so
they have sensors and torpedoes.
Wow, they have level 2 sensors. How... Oh, well, they're the Marauders. They tech up.
Yeah.
Oh, and level 1 and upgraded shields.
Right.
Ooh,
Oh, this
so
is gonna be hard.
1 launched fighter squadron, 1 fighter squadron on the Corvette. The Corvette moves 7. That sucks. Cruiser moves 5.
No, it's a 6.
That's a 6. Oh yeah, it rounds up. Oh god. All right. Well, 5 turns. Somebody's got to survive.
We don't have to do the mission.
We do.
There
have to
is
do
that
this.
X button at the bottom.
I don't know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That sounds like defeatist thinking.
Right.
It's people like you.
And the I told you so is coming in 10, 9.
Where's that cruiser?
That's right there.
Okay, so we've only got 2 of our ships. Run away?
Well, yeah. Not that way, though.
Why not that way?
I don't know.
So here, look. Let's
Yeah.
see. He can come down, and he might be able to do something. So the other thing we could do is we could launch the fighter squadron
As a
now
decoy
as a
and run
decoy
away.
and run away. You're laughing at me, but this is.
Remind me never to fly under your
I think
command.
you mean always fly under my command. So, oh dear. Okay, so here's the real conundrum I'm having. There's the Marauder Corvette. Okay, they're the Marauder fighters. They
Right.
move at 7 and 8 and 8. So we really need to take one of them out as soon as possible. If we move here, we can probably get one of those fighter squadrons. It'll leave us vulnerable to a Corvette. We might be able to counterstrike the Corvette, but that wouldn't be great. We do have the battle card that gives us an additional 2 this turn. Turn? Yes, this turn. So we could speed up a little bit, but as it is,
This is the one with lasers, at least. So shooting
yeah,
from
but
range.
even 2, an extra 2 isn't going to get us around the hook here of these asteroids. So,
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that Corvette is going to be able to come into our pocket here.
right,
On this turn.
right. But if we go over here, then the cruiser comes straight down and eats us.
How much does the cruiser move?
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets him clear of the hook as well. Even still, he's got 4 lasers.
Yeah.
So he's going to be able to. I think this ship is dead. So what I think I'm going to do is just take the fight to them a little bit and see what happens. What do you think?
All right.
So we know we're going to get hammered. Come on, you. Oh, it's turn 0. I should have checked to see if it was instant combat or not. All right, so we will end turn. Here we go.
Our lasers
Oh,
are
good.
damaged.
Didn't take him out. This will. Yeah.
But you now have the fighters in place to maybe not.
All right. So that went well, I think. I think we all learned a lot today.
We learned how to use runaway.
We learned how to run away.
Actually, why don't you jump into the jump gate?
So where would the jump gates potentially come out? Come out there,
There.
which wouldn't be bad because I could pock. Yeah,
There.
yeah. Let's try it.
Enter the jump gate.
All right. 41 damage.
Take it out. Now the question is, where do we move to? Do you want to head towards the southern
So-
jump gate?
Yeah, because then what that'll do is that'll. Oh no! You know what I want to do? I want to go here.
Is that fighter squadron up top going to be able to come around?
So yeah, it will, but it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oosh. Maybe just pivot it in place. Because then if I go down to this narrow passage down here, what happens is my rear arc is to the
Right.
fighters as they come around the corner. If I just turn right, then at least I'm putting my face at them. That's not fair.
Well, it's not so bad though.
I should have closed.
Cannons
Oh
have been
no!
damaged.
Okay, that's a torpedo.
Yeah. Well, you say that like that's. All right. So here it is. So to trigger the warp gate again, I just have to step off it and step back on.
Try it.
Enter the jump
Yes.
Woo!
All right.
Oh, won the
good.
warp gate lottery.
Yeah, we did. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go here. I'm gonna roll left. a little bit.
Incoming torpedo.
Detonate.
Remind me never to fly under his command.
This is why they're the Marauders, people. This is awesome. All right, and we'll repair up this turn.
Repairs
Yes.
completed.
There's hope.
Stuart, we might survive.
Pete. Okay, no.
Okay, no. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going
Actually,
to
you
use the battle
card
card
activated.
and fly way over here because I only have to survive for one more turn.
And
See what I
use
did?
impulse to rotate.
Nope.
Ah, nice.
Yep. All right. Woo.
Receiving all resources.
You proved
from
me wrong,
Crucis.
Pete.
I know.
64.
Still hurt though.
It did. Okay, so hold on. They've got a mission. They want us to put a reactor to Sagittae 80, and when they do that, that planet will get a free warp nexus. Where's Sagittae 80? It's going to turn out to be inconveniently situated near something. Centauri. Oh dear. All the way down there? Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, so we're at 75%.
So now the question is, do we end our turn on this planet to get this one under our control, or do we end our turn on
Centauri 2, 3?
Centauri, yeah.
Okay, so I think we ended here. Here's the reason. Both are arid worlds with population 2. This is the one with structure. This has the metals boost. We
Right.
haven't built any improvements on Sagittae. On Centauri, sorry. So we're not leaving anything behind
I agree.
if the collective decides to push for it.
I agree.
I also don't think we should push any more missions out. Although,
No.
Cersini 77?
Ah,
A volcanic world with blaze?
no, but
A volcanic world with blaze, Stuart.
it's a hard mission. We have to repair our ships.
But
It's such a long way out there. The kids are gonna complain.
oh, don't make me turn this fleet around. All right, let me. Okay. Good news is we do have enough energy, just
have
enough
13
energy in
left.
reserve to bring everybody up.
So what's
to
the
speed
mission
here.
over there? Let's take a look. At it
Hide and
first.
seek.
Oh God, that's another.
Is that a
No.
maze mission or is that a survival? There's a lot of missions in the game.
I think that one's a survival one. So it's another one like what
I'm
we
really good
did.
at survival, as we just saw.
It's a yellow survival.
It's a Blaze world. It's a Blaze world.
What's everyone saying on Twitch?
Okay, everybody, real quick, just so you know, Blaze planets get a bonus to the energy that they produce. Volcanic worlds provide an additional energy boost as well too. This world is going to provide us with a ton of material. Cersini 77 here is going to provide us with a ton of material, potentially for building a fleet later on. So, do you think we should take this world, or do you think we should play it safe and try another time? We have 1 vote for stay, 1 vote for do it.
We have 2 people
I
watching the
know,
stream.
apparently. Blaze on, please
Blaze
do it.
on.
All right. Well, okay.
By the way, they love watching us
Yeah,
burn and die.
that's all right.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So, okay. So, what's the worst thing that happens? Our whole fleet gets destroyed. We end up back at that planet. We
And
intern
that's
there.
true. That's
So
true.
we're not really losing anything.
We lose
Flagship's
energy.
warp drive is malfunctioned. We've dropped out of warp in the middle of a pirate ambush. The rest of our fleet is out of range. Repairs will take approximately 5 turns. Shall we tough it out? Yes, but here's what we're going to do.
Chance of
Tell us
mission
more about the
success.
enemy fleet.
2.
So this is actually good. So
This
there are
is-
2
this is
easy ones
good.
out there at
Yeah.
first. If we can take them out, then it's possible that we don't get the turn 1, 2, and 3.
Right. Well, the turn 1, no, we can't take them both out on the same turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Unless there's a torpedo. Oh, we don't
I'm
have
not building
torpedoes
torpedoes
our
on the flagship.
Why don't you build? No.
Because cannon. So we're only going to be able to take the Achilles here, which is our flagship.
All
So
right.
maybe what we can do here is actually borrow some stuff from Odysseus. So I'm actually going to pull some modules off Odysseus for the energy. That's going to give us 463 to work with. I feel like that's going to give us another engine or another shield. Or a laser. Or a laser. And a shield. Yes. Yes. Stuart, do you see what I've done? I've given us the ability to strike at a distance and survive longer for 5 turns. Stop making that face.
Yeah. You could actually take away the sensor on this. We're not going to need it for this.
That's true. It's not going to...
It's not going to give us
Torpedo? Torpedo? Torpedo.
If we can use that 1 torpedo to take out both ships at once.
All we have to do is get them to scatter. Like, any turn they have to reposition is a turn that we do better. Right? Because then they're not shooting at us.
Displaying
All right.
information.
Asteroid fields in this quadrant are gradually dissipating. It's fine. Okay, our flagship
Yes,
is up to the
Commander.
task. 5 turns. Here we go. All right, first fighters are going down. You see, they're running away because they know they can't. They know it. They know it's up. Oh man, we are really tucked in here.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with dissipating is they start really big.
Battle card is quick time to allow an additional action this turn. That's an additional non-combat option, so we couldn't shoot twice.
You could shoot
But we
and then
can
torpedo.
I don't want to lob a torpedo at a fighter. It's a
No.
colossal waste of good things. All right, that has to be it. That's all we can do.
Good. He didn't fire.
He will.
He will, but it's in the fun arcs.
Shields have been
Shield's
damaged.
critical.
If you use the extra action,
Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll take this one.
Battle card activated.
Repair.
Repair.
Repairs complete.
and rotate to face the fighter.
Well, the fighter moves 8 though. So
Yeah, he can
1,
come either
2,
way.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, even if I rotate in place, he can pop around.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But what I could do is I could come up here. Oh, yeesh. Come up here. Come up. Yes, watch this.
Are you going to keep your back to them?
No, I'm going to come up here, and then I'm going to move back to the 2 tile.
All right.
So what we do is we Immelman around.
Reinforcements detected.
Now that's just not
No, it's
right.
okay. He doesn't fire on the first turn. So
Yeah, but he does.
Cannons have been damaged.
Really?
Why? Why
Okay.
must you do this? All right. Fine. We take out. Yeah, take out
Uh-huh.
the scavenger.
Nice
Right.
shot.
Fighters are still there. Fighters are still a concern, but go up through the narrow passage, right?
I would
Terrence.
almost do the same maneuver you did last time. Keep your front to them.
Keep my front to them. All right. So. All right. So our producing our live stream today is Terrence Meier, who works in at Firaxis QA. Terrence was actually the QA lead on this game, and Terrence was one of the QA testers on this game, and he's looking at me with that
His
expression.
lead is now.
His lead is now. Fortunately, his lead is outside having a beer.
Cannons have been damaged.
Oh God.
Well, it's still critical from last time. But
Yeah. I know.
okay.
All right. So
Take him out, or you
Can't-
can get around. How much health do you have left?
17 in 2 turns. So take out the fighters and come around here.
How much? The other guy moves 4. So 1, 2,
Right.
3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
So
If you go
1,
around to
2
the bottom and face forward, 1, 2, 3.
Here?
No, he'll still be able to get to.
Kill the fighter.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
And then come this. Wait. Come around
Actually,
here.
what does that ship have for weapons?
1 cannon.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, you might be too close still.
I am too close.
You gotta end with your front to him.
I. So I go here, he goes straight forward on 4, ends up in my rear arc. I go here, he goes over the top, he ends on side on.
But if you go,
If I
if you
go
do your
down,
Immelman again,
if I Immelman again,
1,
if I
2,
go 1, 2,
3,
3, and
4,
end
he's
up on
in
the
your
2,
front.
he's in my front arc at range 1 with a cannon, with me at 17. That's not gonna, I think this is the end of the mission.
It might be.
Um,
So close.
bit off more than we could chew.
And I'm pretty hungry, actually.
So, we'll just
No. You
No.
go one more and then Immelman
No.
if you're going to do it.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Actually, it wasn't that much
It
over.
was that much over. All right, well,
That's why they call this hard.
you know what? I still think it was worth it. And I do think we're going to come back to that. Oh, and now it's red, which just means that
they take it,
They'll be, okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what's on the marketplace in terms of energy. We might be able to buy some. So we have 650 credits. We'll just buy up what we can.
How much do we need to repair?
A lot. A lot.
Oh, sure.
550. Let's go back. We'll sell some. That gives us 455. I could
That's
sell it
550.
back. Yeah,
Nah.
it's 576. I'd rather keep the balance. All right, so.
I just realized if we do get into a battle, our third ship was basically scrapped to help with the
Well,
flagship.
all right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll unhook some of this equipment off the flagship. So we'll take that torpedo back off. We'll put the engines. Oh, we don't have the extra energy for the engines anymore. Rats. All right. Well, you know what?
End the turn. We'll see what happens.
Let's check science or science
that's right.
department. More shields.
More shields.
I'm
Actually, more
serious.
dry. I mean, we have 2 ships right now that are in the red on their speed.
But shields.
How can you argue with that?
But shields.
But
I mean,
shields.
Yeah, seriously.
That's even a full sentence.
I mean, all right, fine. I will accept. I will grudgingly accept the necessity of maneuverability in space. We do want to put some cities on this planet, so we get our metals boost. That is going to eat up the rest of the food. We will add this to our empire, our federation, excuse me, this turn.
But we don't need to put a warp nexus
But
on
we
it.
don't need to put a warp nexus on it. So I think, do we want to
But
do
a nice
anything
pinata
else?
would be fun.
Nice pinata would be fun. We are saving. Okay, so we're at 2875 energy. Our metals next turn. I keep calling it energy. Metals next turn. That will give us enough to build Intella shields, provided nobody else has built a wonder in the interim.
I
So,
like that.
I like that too. I like that
Especially
too.
since you've been buying your shield tech.
Because shield tech is awesome. It does bum me
Everything
out.
is awesome.
You know, if sometimes RNG happens, but
Cela ne nous amuse pas.
oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So now we're at war. We're at war with them. I think.
they didn't take the Blaze Planet, but what the hey?
Our fleet will be delayed by up to 3 turns.
Chance of mission success 30.
Destroyer and fast destroyer.
6%.
Oof. This is gonna
Actually,
be a tough
what
fight.
weapons do they have? I didn't get a chance to
Oh,
look
sorry.
at that.
Chance of mission success 30.
2 laser
6%.
and a cannon, and a laser and a cannon, and 3 torpedoes.
And they have some heavy shields on that bottom one.
Oh, they do.
And they have 1 fighter up top. It'll be fun. That's what this is about, right?
Yeah. You know, the issue is we're going to be staggered
Displaying
arriving.
planetary information.
Magnetic disturbances will reduce the effectiveness of all starship shields. Ooh, that's odd.
Although they have 1 ship that has 3 shields. Actually, I think we do too.
Yeah, I just.
Yes, Commander.
I was gonna say you could actually go in and reduce our shields and put them to something more useful.
I don't think we want to do that. I do think
We want to.
We need to hold out.
to the face.
we do need to hold out at least until the rest of the fleet arrives. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to duck down
Duck and cover.
pretty much. I think I am going to get his left.
Yeah.
Incoming torpedo.
Yeah, he's just going to let that explode. So hopefully we can draw off enough of the fleet. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to be able to draw off any part of the fleet, frankly, at this point.
Are we near a jump gate?
Reinforcements have joined our fleet.
We can impulse into a jump
Where?
gate.
What other jump gates are there? Besides
So
these two?
directly behind them
Right.
and over there,
Is that it? There's none.
and
There's
one up top.
top. Any of those would be fun to pop out at.
No, it would be really bad to drop out of that one. Like,
Didn't say it would be good. I said it
amazingly
would
bad.
be fun.
It would be terrible to drop out in that game. Okay.
So if you go down, I think you can outrun that torpedo. I don't think it's going to have traveled enough the next turn to get to you.
If I go all the way down here, then the problem is I drop
wait.
in with my back.
Do you notice
Oh, hang
we
on.
have the second ship?
Enemy starship speed reduced. Gravity well. Let's pop this.
Battle card
Boom.
activated.
All right, that's going to slow their starships down. What are they moving now? 6, 6, and 4. So that takes quite a bit of speed off them.
Can you take a shot at the fighters maybe from here?
From here? No, it's not going to let me. This guy just arrived, so.
Okay.
All right, so let's start with the cannon ship first. I mean,
How much does the big guy move?
this big guy?
Yeah.
6. Hang on.
You might be able to hide behind the planet.
Here? I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad. That's not a bad idea.
And then I would use impulse to go just 1 higher. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
And then what I think I'm going to do here is, let's see, this is turn 1 on the torpedo. Turn
Yeah,
2 puts him about where I am now,
So if you go,
like here.
except they're just going to come out and shoot you. I mean, you're going to have no cover there. If you go down and
Well, that's still on the path.
yeah, but you have another turn, and then you can possibly go into the warp gate
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop down here.
or the
I'm gonna
jump gate.
drop
Fighters
out
launched.
the
Incoming
fighter.
torpedo.
Rats.
Incoming torpedo.
I blame you. Oh,
Oh
crud.
no!
So he just detonated the asteroids to give himself some rooms to maneuver. And yeah.
Yeah, now
Reinforcements have joined our fleet.
Okay, so we've got both cannon ships.
Don't
Ugh, this is
know.
so not advisable. Let's see, he still moves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, even if we went up there, we would not be able to do a whole lot. Drop down come out from behind the planet and then go back. That's a good idea. 45, that's a good shot.
Enemy shield.
Oh, nice.
Shields crit. All right, so here's what we do. We're going to bring this guy down.
Yes. Actually, if you bring them up, though, will you be able to get into a?
No,
firing
why
arc
would I
quicker?
why would I do that? Oh,
Well, I was saying to come up, basically do the same thing. Come up.
but if I
shoot
do
'em.
that, then we're split around the planet.
Well, no. Aren't you bringing the other guy back behind the planet?
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you do the same thing with the other guy, only you go up.
Bring him here?
No, just up a couple of spaces
I don't
and
think
then
I'm
bring
going
them
to be.
back.
I don't think I'm going to be. I don't think the planet's going to be eclipsing the shot.
What?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh no, it's his first turn.
Well, it's all right. He's going to fall off, and he's going to fall off and repair. So I will go ahead and move back here. Fighters are going to come out. Yep, he's going to fall back and repair. That ship's
Wow.
going to come back
That's fine.
and take a shot. Yep.
My shields
And
Shield's
our
critical.
shields.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to bring our guy back here.
And repair shields.
Repair shields.
Repairs completed.
And what we're going to do is we're going to be able to get a shot blocked. Good rear arc shot on him there. All right, and then we're going to come back up here. Okay, so now
We should be able to kill the big guy this turn, right?
probably let me take my drop these guys down.
Okay, and what about the fighters?
44 blocked.
Okay.
We're going to take this guy out.
Nice shot.
So does
We're
the
gonna
other guy
jump.
have cannons or?
The other guy's cannons.
Okay.
So the other thing we could do is we could shift just a little bit and get ready to fly around the planet. These guys move 3.
Oh wow. Thought they would.
2, 3. Yep, they're not going to be able to get around in time. That's all we need to do for this turn. Yep. They're going to hug the planet for cover. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to come out to here.
Do you want to be able to pop back in?
Well, I think what I can do is I can pop back in. Well, let's see this first. 209. I love it. 113. I like them odds.
Never tell me the odds.
Nice shot.
Did I say that?
Somebody did. Somebody awesome said it
It
earlier.
was Terran. Oh, that was me. Yeah,
It was you.
that was me.
Take that!
Good
Get off my lawn. Get off my purity-flavored lawn. The grass of earth, which I have carried forth through the gate of liberation, saving humanity. I just need this guy to not declare war on me, and that'd be awesome. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
okay.
Yep, yep.
Crucis 64
All right.
has joined our federation.
We can get the Blaze planet.
I think you mean take out their homeworld. Is
No,
what I
I mean.
think you mean.
No, I mean the Blaze planet is still open.
I think what you mean is Intella Shield's Wonder. Yes! Stuart!
Go for it.
Stuart, we have Intella Shields. This is the happiest day.
This is the point where we just drop the mic and walk away for the rest of the stream, don't we?
I wish. We'll just leave it to the Germans to figure out what it is they're going to do next. All right, so couple of things. We have 1,300 energy. We have 2,400 science. Science first, questions later. I'm going to up engines because we
Because we
can.
can? I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, I think we need to. I don't think it's worth waiting to try to get
Completed
another
ILR
level
level
in
2.
shields.
All right.
So we will go ahead and we will do that.
So here's the thing. So if we go,
Darren.
if
Hold
we
on.
go and attack the planet that we were trying to before,
Which planet?
the one that
Sorry.
says fleet action. The
Oh,
vertical
this one
bottom,
over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do we want to do that?
Oh no, that's brown on that planet.
Yeah,
darn
you
it.
don't want to pick a fight with those guys.
No, we don't. We actually click on Elodie and see what her
Real
ships
quick,
are at.
somebody had asked me what IntelliShields does. The way shields
It
work,
makes Pete happy.
it makes
That's
me
what
very
it does.
happy. It improves the happiness of Pete by 100%. Shields have an arc, and they're strongest towards the front of your ship and weakest towards the rear of your ship. What IntelliShields does is it basically means all of your shields have your front arc bonus. So it really makes it great for ships that are, you don't need to worry so much about positioning. Some of that Immelman stuff we were doing earlier, we don't need to worry about quite as badly. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to check out Elodie's fleet to see how she's doing. You can just, you know what? Okay, so she's repaired one ship,
And the other one is
and the other one is toast. So what we do is for every fleet action we fight her on, she's only going to be able to bring the one ship first.
Right, and it's going to get destroyed. She's going to have to repair if she can. So it may be possible to take out our homeworld.
Not with that many megabots. Not this early in the game.
How many megabots do they have around it?
So that's the shield icon at about the 4 o'clock
3.
position. It says 3. That's 3. And megabots are big. Plus, they're going to have whatever upgrades she's brought with her.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just too early. It's too early to go after her. It
Could
is
take the planet from her.
We could
though.
take the planet from her, and then that would cut off the Blaze world, conceivably. The thing is,
Oh, that blaze is just
I
too
know,
nice.
it's so nice, though. It's so nice. So if we go out to the Blaze planet,
It does give us science.
so it would give us 2,800 science. What would 2,800 science equate to? Ion energy.
Lasers?
Shields,
cannons, yeah.
Shields or cannon.
Not shields.
Or, sorry, yeah,
Lasers.
lasers or cannon. Take the Blaze. I like this. I like this audience. They are.
They're
So-
on fire.
so what we could
Ba-dum,
do-
bum. I'll be here all day, folks.
See what we have to put up with? Do you see what we have to? So if we take this planet, which I think we should try to do, if we are rebuffed for whatever reason, we can come back and we can try fleet action. We do have enough energy that we could repair at that point and go on.
All right.
So our hide and seek again, it'll be the same sort of a mission. We will need to upgrade our flagships.
Yeah. But at least we have the energy to upgrade the flagship now.
Somebody says, you have IntelliShields, you can do anything.
7.
Believe in yourself, and with IntelliShields, you can win. All right, tell us
What
about
are
the
they
enemy
guys?
vessels. Okay, so fewer ships,
And small. At
but a
least from the
Ravager.
beginning.
The Ravager's not small. Look at that thing.
No, not the Ravager, but the first 2.
Okay, and we've upgraded shields. It says we have a 51% chance.
Because it's just, so it's our ship versus the 2 small ones that it's calculating, because the other one comes in
Hasn't
on
come
turn
in
1.
yet. Okay, so
At least I believe that's how
we're
it
going to
works.
bump up shields. 6.6, we're still going to move 7. I'm going to just keep the armament as it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to up the engines?
That's-
No, you're not going to get much farther than 7, I think.
Yeah,
Max.
not for the cost, not for the amount of energy it's going to cost. to
Should
do
we
that.
get armor?
Armor slows you way down, though. I mean, that's guaranteed. Yeah, it's going to take us straight to 6.
That's,
And
I
that-
mean, 6 to 6.6 is not that big of a difference. It's every few turns you'll move one thing less.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could always
yeah.
put one more in engines after that.
You and engines. I think we're. All right. You know what? We'll do
That's it. I'm out of here. You're so mean.
I did steal a cannon off Odysseus
That's true.
in order to get the armor. I can strip the armor off.
Yeah.
It gives us 70 hit points, a speed of 7, which we can't top. We can plunk a laser on there, give
That's
us a
not
little bit
gonna
of sniper
happen.
ability.
I don't think one laser is going to help against their fleet, especially when it's the big guy coming at you.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm gonna just up the armor. 2 cannon is a lot in close
Yeah.
quarter. All right.
what's
Hang
the-
on.
Displaying planetary information.
Torpedoes are indetectable.
Do they have torpedoes? I didn't even notice.
Chance of mission success.
question.
64.
One torpedo
And it's the guy who comes in
at turn one.
at-
Stuart,
Yeah.
we need torpedoes.
all right.
I'll put 2 on there. Right?
Works for me. I'm up for it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. Yes, our
Yes,
flagship is up
Commander.
to the task. All right, here we go. Survive until repairs are completed. 5 turns.
What?
What is right?
Well,
Okay, he's going to run away. It's not going to matter. Watch this. Hold my launch day celebratory beer.
what's our battle card? This is going to be good.
Additional action this turn. We're going to save that one.
Do that. I wonder if we can.
Okay, so now where'd the big guy hasn't warped in yet.
No.
So all we need to do is stand off, basically.
Or destroy the fighters.
We're not going to be able to destroy the fighter. We're not
With
going to
the
be able to get to
torpedo,
them
you
in
can.
time. It's not going to get to them in time. So we're going to take our turn, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to destroy the fighters.
No, but if you launch the torpedo to where the fighters.
Then they'll scatter.
No, they can't see
Oh,
them.
they can't see it.
Do you remember why we took the torpedoes?
Tired of your negativity.
It wasn't because of my gorgeous face.
You're not supportive of this,
Which, by the way, is
relationship.
not gorgeous.
Okay. All right. So we will do that. Do you want to go here or do you want to go farther out?
I'd say we stay defensive.
We have Intella shields.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so assuming they come
So they're going to come
that side, I
that
think.
side. Yep.
There you go.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
There's the... Oh,
Wait.
beautiful. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Nice shot.
Okay. Now, do you want to shoot a torpedo in that direction?
I do, in fact, want to shoot a torpedo in that direction.
How much does actually before you do that? How much does he move?
Hit escape. I think that'll get us out of...
Oh, did that? There you go. Just click on the torpedoes again.
Oh, okay.
There.
All right, so how much does he move? Let's go take a look real quick. Looks like
4. Okay, so let's keep that in mind.
All right, so 4 would be 1, 2, all right,
3, yeah,
3, 4,
somewhere right
about
about
here.
there, yep.
So if we
If we launch it there and
torpedo-
then move to the south to kind of draw them in,
Oh, I agree. Oh, I agree.
this may make Pete happier than Intella shields.
Oh, nothing makes me happier than Intella shields. All right, and we're just going to shoot straight south. One more?
Yeah.
And we'll move back a little? No. We don't need to. We have Intella shields.
Yeah, just go one more. Or
And turn.
detonate it. Okay, so
Only
that
did
did
32.
But it also hurts his shields. So if you get close, you might be able to.
All right, well, let's...
He has
let's-
150, right? Total?
Not anymore. 118. Let's
Okay.
try this. Let's go here. 18. I'm reasonably certain if we come up and kick him in the teeth, it's gonna...
Hurt him or us? Because if you notice, he has 3 cannons.
Enemy shields disabled.
Okay, so
You just
Yep.
got so lucky.
no, that's luck is what the jealous call skill.
And with the skill when they're back in the locker room.
Yep, exactly.
Good work.
Somebody asked if the AI can see torpedoes. Not on this map. The environmental effect was that torpedoes were invisible,
Trade
and
route
our ship is
established
undamaged.
with Searcini
So, 50% of our people now
77.
support your federation. We shall establish a trade route with half of all of their resources. How wonderful. High-ranking diplomat to Centauri 2-3. That is back one of the first worlds we dealt with. We have Searcini 7-7 under our control. There's another faction there. We have a little bit of time. Do you want to take a stab at Percy 6-6? We can't reach it directly from here, though, interestingly enough.
Well, okay, so if we. How much metal do we. Oh, we used it for IntelliShields.
which I think you will agree was an excellent investment.
It definitely was. I don't know. I kind of feel like we need to sit. I mean, we only have, what, 2 influence on Blaze, right? So if we sit on it, we have to then sit on it next turn as well.
The thing is, if we move off, whoever green is going to come in and go after it.
Yeah. Why'd we put ourselves in this situation?
Because it's a blaze planet, a volcanic blaze planet, which is awesome.
Everything is, I can't stop doing that every time someone says awesome.
Getting back to important things. Stuart.
Yes. Can you make a warp nexus on... No, we can't. We don't have enough metals. Unless we go to the market. We have 400 credits. So what I'm thinking is, if we're sitting on the Blaze planet, if brown comes at us and attacks, or even if red comes and attacks us,
Yeah.
we're not going to be able to defend our planets. We're too far away. It's going to take too long. But if we put a warp nexus on, go up, I can't remember the name, on Crucius there, then we'll be able to get there a lot quicker because we take our 1 move to Crucius and then it's free for everything
Free
else.
for everything there.
But we need to go to the
Yeah.
market to do that.
Let's see if you can get some cheap energy.
So we have 300. We need to get to 1,000.
That's not going to go over well. 690. I don't really want to. Let's sell 300 food worth. 92. I hate. You know what? I could buy that energy back.
Well, either way,
No.
we need to get the metals. But
Yeah, you know what? I'll just take the metals. Okay, so we're building a. Oh, what did we build here? Oh, repulsors. Build improvement.
Warp nexus
Okay.
operational.
Interesting.
So now, do we go and attack red at their planet and take that over? It does have a warp nexus, so if we take it, it's going to connect to the network.
Yeah, it will. I'm a little concerned we would be at.
1, 2, 3,
We'd be down.
4. No, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll take 4 heads to get over there.
1, and then 2, 3.
4.
Ooh.
So 1, 2
Okay,
for the
yeah.
moves.
Yep.
Then you get 2 for battle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3, 4. But then it'll be free to go back to Crucius, and then 1 more. So it's actually 5 to get back to the Blaze planet.
But we could do it.
We can. It's going to be hard. Well, they're
You know what?
damaged.
She's cut up pretty good.
Yeah. What would be better is if she just turns tail.
The AI won't do that on hard. I mean, it'll do it on normal and easy difficulty. It'll surrender planets.
1.
Approaching Persei 50.
Okay, shall we proceed? Yes. Tell me about
Chance
the
of
enemy
mission
vessels.
success,
They can
Yeah.
only bring that top one. 2
59%.
laser, 1 cannon, 1 torpedo, 2 sensors. Let's go ahead and we'll reconfigure the flagship. I don't think.
Let's see what the anomaly is, or the environmental condition.
Displaying
Shifting
planetary
asteroids.
information.
Okay.
Which
means
is.
that they'll pop in and pop out.
Well, that's great for us because then we're less reliant on cover because we have our Intella shields. Stop laughing.
It solves everything.
It does.
Mommy, I'm hungry. Don't worry, we have Intella
Intella
shields.
So
Short on change? Don't worry, we have.
Intella shields.
That joke just never gets
It really
old.
doesn't. Stale jokes? Don't worry, we have Intella. Okay, so we do need to put an extra. Oh wow, putting 1 extra engine now gives our laser corvette, our laser sniper, a speed of 7
Wow.
because it's not hauling around as much stuff.
Right.
That is something that it has kind of been suffering from. Is an inability to get out of the way effectively. So I think we should do that. Sound good?
Sure. Do we want to do that with the assault corvette too, so we can get into cannon range?
I think we do. And make better use of our Intella shields.
I swear, I think I'm going to make a song about this.
I think we should.
Someone's going to make a meme. You know, when it's recorded, we should pull it apart.
Yeah.
Yes,
Intella
Commander.
shields. Call now and receive Miracle Space Wax. The space wax that gets asteroids off the front of your starship. I have no idea. Feels like something you should sell on an infomercial. Okay, so shifting cover, less critical for us because we are a well-protected people. Our battle card is Pattern Match, which improves the shield level of that vehicle by 1 for this mission.
Oh, that's so nice.
So
so this guy's cannon. So
Yes.
if you put him behind asteroids and shoot, it's probably not going to hit them.
the thing is, I'm afraid if I bring him out here and like YOLO into it,
Yeah, no. I'm not a big
Ever-
YOLO fan.
I said YOLO,
Except for
and
my shirt.
everybody in the room was like, "Nope, no, Pete, please stop." So what do
Do you
what
like
do you
my
think? About,
YOLO shirt?
no. What do you think if we move up here?
How much move do they have?
It's a great question.
4
4 and
5 or 6?
I think it's 6.
Okay. 1, 2. So their front ship is barely making it around that bank of asteroids.
Right. So go here. So it
Actually, no. If you go to the one that's a little higher,
that one.
no. Go behind the asteroids that are a little.
These.
Yeah. If
Go
you go
there.
there, you'll have enough to then come around after he's come up, and just pop him in the face.
I like it. All right. So
Face
this
is
is
not
our
what I was thinking when I said.
this is our fighter, our sniper laser carrier fleet ship.
Put it behind that asteroid.
This one.
Yeah.
Really?
You're just setting up to like destroy them next turn.
We're gonna pop the fighters out as a decoy, right?
I like that. Sure.
Fighters launched.
So we'll put the fighters there. Bring this guy down
Yeah.
here or take him up.
No, I'd bring them down. Make a nice crossfire web. So.
Entering narrow passage.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh,
Rotate. Okay.
Intella shields.
That's fine.
That's what. See?
Oh, and now it just opened up.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
how much
so-
health does the bigger ship have?
Bigger ship has 100.
Okay, and this guy has cannons. So
Yep.
if you come in
So
close,
right there.
Enemy sensors disabled.
Okay, if
Critical
you can get
sensor
the guy in the middle to get a good shot, and he has lasers, so he. Actually, okay, so I'm pretty sure that middle guy is going to be able to take out the
Right.
big ship.
I'm pretty sure too. But let's come down and take out these fighters. What do you say?
Exactly. Let's see if we can do that. We can do that.
We can do that.
And now bring this bad boy.
He's got to come all the way down though.
That's
if
fine.
we're not going to get well, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, try it there. Take a shot if it's good enough.
Yeah, it's plenty.
Good enough.
Nice shot.
Do-do-do-do.
I like that. I like the way
And
that
again, I
went.
think we took no damage,
Thursday.
except for the fighters.
Except for the fighters.
56
But that's what
has
they're there
joined
for.
our
And they
federation.
automatically refresh and they don't take energy to do so. And now we get the ability to build armor for cheap. How great is that? So we were going to pop back to Cersei 7,
Yes.
Cersini 7-7.
Blaze.
Blaze!
Shot down in a blaze of glory. Oh, I
Hey,
am
who
not
sings
gonna
that?
stop.
Who sings that?
Not me.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Not you, Stuart.
Uh,
Oh, geez. We're actually not going to be able to get too much more in. It's coming up on 3:15. We're going to stop at 3:30 our local time in order to give Writing Bull and Daniel an opportunity
I'm having
to...
too much fun.
I know. So what we're going to do
And I need to
is...
sing more songs.
Nobody in chat has asked for more songs from Stuart. Believe it or not, that's
Because we're
not
on a
request.
30-second delay. I'm
I
sure it's
haven't-
coming.
I haven't seen that. So what I think we will do is let's go ahead and we'll do some Empire maintenance at this point.
All right. So what
I'm
we
really
got?
tempted to throw the city up here on Cersini, because what that'll do is that'll increase that to 450
Right.
energy, which would be a nice bonus for next turns.
It will. What happens if you throw it on the structure planet?
You get more medals.
Yes, but how? Oh, we're gonna need more to throw it there. I mean, that's already.
Yeah, I
don't know if
we
we-
have 1,500. We might have enough. Yeah,
Oh,
it'd be
look at
just
that.
enough. But energy, Stuart.
Yeah. But we're doing pretty good.
But
Look,
I
our
want
ships
more.
aren't damaged right now.
But that's because we have Intella shields.
Oh God. Don't make me sing.
Um,
Don't make me sing. Oh, did anyone ask for more singing?
No, don't look at chat. Don't look
Okay.
at chat. Don't look at chat. Never look at chat.
Never look at chat in the
Hold
eye.
on a second. Whoever made the Intella Shields meme, I can't actually see that.
Which I think is a good thing.
I think it is good too. All right. Geez. So
Sing Baba Yetu, Pete.
no, believe me, believe me, you do not. All right. So here's the thing. Crucius 6-4s, part of our empire, we would get extra metals. That would also increase the energy yield of that planet, although not as much as it would on Circini 7-7.
But it then allows us to get things like Warp Nexus and other things on our planet's
Yeah.
next turn
Yeah.
when it would
yeah,
then come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't say no to me, Pete.
I've thought about it. Build a city.
Let me hear you say it.
Stuart, that was a good decision.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, that was a song.
Stop.
to pull back.
Oh my God, stop. Okay. No more science for this turn. I don't think we want to sell it on the market either,
No.
especially because the techs that we want to get are starting to get a little bit pricey, so I
Agreed.
think we'll leave that. You want to see how far we can get into the next turn, and then we'll leave it for our German colleagues to take over. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, fire it up.
On the Blaze
Turn
planet.
On the blaze.
Get it? Fire it up. Blaze. That's right.
Thank God this stream ends in 12 minutes.
Oh, it ends for them, Pete. Not for you.
Send help. Oh, good.
Oh,
now we're
yay.
at war with them.
See.
Okay, good. Okay.
But at least we have warp nexuses, so defending our planets will be a little easier because our fleet can get back to them.
Yeah.
Receiving all resources from Circini.
Okay, and he didn't actually attack us this
No,
turn,
he
which was
didn't.
nice. All right.
So we now have a lot of metals that we can either use.
So first thing we need to do is we need to improvements here. I do think we want to throw up both the warp nexus and a biofuel plant on this world.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah, I'm
why?
good
What
with
were you
that.
thinking? What were
No,
you thinking?
actually, that little go on the planet that we're on right now.
Yeah.
That first icon right there.
As long as we end.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's true.
we don't need to
Had we
race
done
it.
that last turn, it would have been worthwhile.
Well, we didn't nearly have the credits for it last turn.
But we could have sold a couple of things.
I wouldn't have.
But
Warp
yeah,
nexus.
biofuel.
And biofuel plant. And now,
Operational.
look at that. 900 energy every turn on a population 2 world. That's awesome. We're going to go ahead and throw some extra cities down there. I actually want to put 2 on this world.
Can we?
No, we can only do the 1. Oh, I thought we had enough.
It's okay.
You know what? You know what we can do? Look at all this cheap food somebody put on the marketplace last turn. Who would have done such a foolish, foolish thing? All right, so
All right. And now what are we at?
now it's going to be 1,800 energy, and
Good thing we're at war.
designers is connected into the warp nexus,
Exactly.
and armor is connected into the warp nexus. So no matter where we go in our warp nexus empire, we're going to be able to pick it up. That will be fantastic. 3,600 energy. Let's go ahead and see what we can pick up. We'll leave a pleasant surprise for our German friends. With a little bit more energy, we could get field theory or ion drive. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to pick up field theory. Why, you ask? Why are we going to do this thing? Because I happen to know Daniel and Christian are 2 very conservative players. They are very methodical. They're Hugel Parkers.
Hill
You're
campers.
Hill campers.
Completed field theory
That's a
level
term they
2.
created for somebody who is a very defensive player. So that will be good.
I'm just happy you did not say Intella shields.
Well, I have Intella shields. My life is well fulfilled. So I'm actually thinking we could maybe take a jump. I mean, we're leaving them in a position.
So this is all free. All this movement is free.
All this movement is free, so that's why I'm moving around. I'm actually going to position them back over Pavona 7
Can we buy any wonders with all the medals we have?
We only have 1,600 metal.
Well, what about next turn?
Naval tradition. We could. 4,500 for naval tradition, which gives full efficiency regardless of fatigue level. That's a great wonder as well too.
Especially since we're at war.
But I do think that's something that we can leave Daniel and Christian to pick up on.
All right.
We are leaving them in a bit of a bind, sandwiched between two empires who are at war with them.
This is not a bind. This is what we call fun gameplay.
Oh, hang on. Somebody put Intella shields back up. Yes! Yes! It's Captain Picard! And he doesn't care because he has Intella shields.
I have no idea what it says behind that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That's so good. That's so good. I love it.
I do actually like it.
Hey, thanks, Crimson Warlock. That's awesome. Very, very cool. We're leaving them with a lot of choices to make on this turn here. So they've got 2,300 energy. They can build another ship.
Go to the diplomacy panel at the bottom. So next to the...
Yep, the UN icon here.
Right.
Well,
They like each other.
Well,
Yep,
yeah.
just like I said.
Okay, so
I was hoping there'd be some friction there.
there's never any friction between two aligned affinity empires that share a common enemy. They will get along. If we leave these guys close enough, or if we leave these guys alone for long enough, they'll probably unite.
Now that we're at war, we could try to take that verdant planet.
But I don't want to take the Vernon planet.
Which
I
will
want to
give
go after
us 1,200 medals, which will put us to...
30, not quite. What?
Yeah, like 28?
2,800, yeah.
I don't know that you can take out the homeworld.
We might. I mean,
Remember the defense bots.
Que veux-tu, espèce de malotru?
see what Shaper fleet's in. Look, come on. She did partial repairs to one destroyer. The fast corvette is fully repaired. That plus 3 defense bots does kind of sound like a crappy odds.
Well, can we build more ships?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, we got plenty of energy.
Or do we want to leave all this
To Daniel and Christian?
I mean, we got to give them something to do, right?
I think we've left them lots. All right, yeah, we do probably need to leave them something. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and we will get ready to wrap up our live stream. I'm going to move our fleet back to the home world here. So we are going to come back into the studio real quick. Just a moment. All right, so we're going to turn this over to Writing Bull and Daniel Blum. They're going to be back online in about half an hour playing their portion of the game. They're going to
Don't mess it up.
They're going to continue it in German. And then this evening later on, Dave Hinkle will be finishing it up at 2K Games. We're going to continue to put the times up after the show is over so you can see when the next things slot. These guys are going to be continuing what we've done. We really appreciate you tuning in to our launch day live stream today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your interest in Starships. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed making it.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I'm so happy it's launch day.
I know. We're going to hope that there's still some food left for us at the picnic.
I don't care. Pure adrenaline. I'm just happy it's launch day.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a great afternoon, and we will see you back here on the Firaxis live stream next week.
That's
Thanks a
right.
lot. Have a good one.
Bye.